everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's episode, we are going to be doing LEGO DC Supervillains Gravity Falls Customs. Now I was really excited to make these, and I have a really interesting poll coming out soon. Hopefully, hopefully a certain option will win. I guess you guys have to check that poll out after this video. But, I'm really excited to get into this one, so we're just gonna get right in. So first up, we have Dipper Pines. I gave him his iconic blue baseball cap. I couldn't get the blue pine tree on there, but I think it looks fine. I gave him Freddie Freeman's torso piece, but with dark blue, and it looks perfect. Like, it looks just like his vest. I gave him some dark orange short sleeves. I gave him some gray shorts with some black shoes. And I gave him a gray hip piece. I gave him the custom superhero minifigure. I gave him the custom minifigure headpiece with some dark brown eyebrows. And I think this one looks very accurate and very good for Dipper Pines. Next up, we have Mabel Pines. Now for this, I gave her brown long hair, and I'm also going to throw in Waddles in here with her. I gave her some dark brown hair. I gave her the custom Lego figure torso piece in like a light pink, and I gave her her neck part is in a darker shade of the pink. I gave her a yellow star on her chest to represent the yellow star and rainbow she has that sweater. I gave her some light purple shorts and hip piece. This is from Lois Lane. I gave her some black shoes and long sleeves. Now, as we know, Mabel's pet's name is Waddles, and Waddles is a pig. So I think that fit perfect, and I'm really happy with how Mabel turned out. Next up, we have Dudes. It's a Seuss. For Seuss, I gave him a brown baseball cap with a custom Lego minifigure head that's like got a little bit of a stubble. I gave him a sand green torso piece with an olive green neck collar and a dark gray question mark because the black was looking kind of weird. I gave him short sleeves in sand green with some like cargo shorts in this like kind of like tannish gray color, and I gave him Pride's hips because it's one of the only colors with one of the only hip pieces that have this color. As we know, Seuss is the handyman of the Mystery Shack, and he is a beloved character by all fans. Next up, we have Stanford. For Stanford, I actually really like the way this one came out. I gave him the custom headpiece with stubble and gray hair with the Adam's glass. No, not the Adam. Clark Kent's glasses to get the bigger glasses. I gave him Perry White's hair, but dark gray on the top and lighter gray on the bottom. I gave him Captain Boomerang's torso in a grayish tan. I gave him Commissioner Gordon's legs and pants with Ultraman's arms in a dark tan to represent the red to represent his undershirt, and I gave him his trusty blaster pistol he has. I think this looks really good, and the Captain Boomerang thing, I think the little strap adds a nice touch. Yeah, Seuss. Next up, we have Stan Pines. Now for Stan, I gave him, this was a really tricky character to make because Stan has a very specific set of details on him, but I think this one came out really good. I gave him Shade's torso, the Shade's torso piece, and it's casual black. I gave him all black arms with no gloves, black pants with brown boots. I gave him Superboy from Young Justice's his hip piece, custom headpiece with Clark Kent's glasses and a gray beard. And for his Mystery Shack hat, I gave him the Riddler's bowler cap with the yellow question mark to represent the yellow logo that is on the hat. And for what we have in the game, I think this looks really good. Next up, we have Old Man McGucket. Now for this, he looks kind of weird, but this is the best I could do. I gave him no sleeves or anything on this arm. And on this arm, I gave him a cast that he has. I gave him brown pants with no shoe on his right foot, and then he's got a little bit of a cast on his left. I gave him a white Maigia with the Scarecrow's hat piece to get the brown witch type hat, like the brown miner 49er type hat he has on. I gave him this, and I made the hair gray, and I gave him a gray beard. And for Old Man McGucket, I think it looks pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Next up, we have Pacifica. She's like the rich girl in town of Gravity Falls, Oregon. I gave her this long hairpiece in like a really pale like tan. I gave her I think it's Livewire's hip piece with black pants and these brownish light brown boots. I gave her Bronze Tiger's arms in purple, and I gave her Mary from the Shazam movie DLC's torso piece in purple. I actually really like the way this one came out, and I think it's one of the more accurate ones of the bunch. Speaking of accurate, I think this one's really good. This is Gideon from Gravity Falls. I gave him the white Egon Spengler type hairpiece with Jimmy Olsen's face to get the freckles on there. I gave him Clark Kent's torso in powder baby blue. I gave him Alfred's arms in the same color, same with Joker's legs and some hips of the same color. They're all light / powder blue, and they all look really good. Gideon is a funny character, and him being a big villain in season 1 was really cool. Next up, we have Blynden Blandon, the time traveler. For him, I gave him the shades. I gave him a custom headpiece with the shades glasses. I gave him the prisoner jumpsuit in gray, and I gave him gray long sleeves on his right arm with no gloves. And on his left arm, I gave him his time watch thing. And then I gave him all gray legs and all gray hips. And for Blynden Blandon, I think it looks really good. Next up, we have Sheriff Blubbs with his baton. For this, I gave him the gray attachable mustache piece, which looks really good. A custom headpiece with the black sunglasses on there that are like the cool shades. I gave him a dark tan hat with the Clark Kent torso piece in that same color. I gave him short sleeves with of the same color, and I gave him gray pants and black boots with Superboy's hip piece. I'm very happy with how this one turned out, and I think that it looks very accurate. Next up, we have Deputy Durland. I gave him the same torso piece as Sheriff Blubbs, and I gave him some short sleeves. I gave him dark green hips that are Vigilante's belt, and I gave him dark green legs with black boots. I gave him just a normal headpiece with a dark tan hat, and this one's more normal, but I think it looks pretty good. Coming up on our last custom, we have Wendy. I tried getting her hat in there, but it wasn't working, so I just went with hat off style. I gave her Poison Ivy's headpiece with a custom torso piece in a sand green. Gave her short sleeves and jeans, and I gave her this flowing kind of brownish reddish hair that I think looks really good for her character. Wendy makes an appearance many times in the show, and she worked as the cashier for the Mystery Shack for a long time in the show. So on that note, I think we have reached the end of this video. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe for more. We will have brand new videos coming for you in the near future. So thank you guys so much, and well, guess we'll see you next time. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And we are so close to 300 subscribers. If you guys could subscribe, that would mean so much to me. So thank you guys so much. And bye, guys.